What is going on, friends? Sean Don coming back with a technical analysis. Here we have Nick Canora. He is a freshman at Williams College. Just starting out. Fall training. Just been training all summer. Love to see it. So, yeah, he just signed up for a complete coaching package, which means he gets throwing and lifting and technical advice and all that stuff. You get an included in-depth technical analysis as you are currently watching. And, yeah, so, like I said, fall training is here. People, a lot of people in college, some in high school are starting their preseason training. So if you need some extra direction, if you want to, kind of take your training game to the next level, if you need some extra technical help, that's what I'm here for. So if you're interested in that, go over to my website, gripandrip.co, sign up for any of my coaching options, and I'd be happy to help. Like I said, take your game to the next level. All right. One more time, gripandrip.co, or hit me up on Instagram at sdthrows or gripandrip.co. Email me, Sean@gripandrip.co. Doesn't matter. Plenty of ways to reach me. If you want to get better, then hit your boy up. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. Turn down that music a little bit. Yeah, Nick sent me a few different videos. This is the one with the best angle. Unfortunately, it's probably the worst looking throw of the three. It just kind of be like that sometimes, but it made sense. He said this is the 6K after literally like the day after a hard squat day, so it makes sense that things kind of look a little off. It's totally fine. But like I said, this is just the best angle for me to analyze. The other two were kind of funky. So to be fair, Nick, the other two throws were better looking. One of them was your PR from high school, which was pretty solid with a broken hand, can cast and everything. And then the 16 was decent as well. You're learning to do 4 turns, and you said in this throw you forgot to do the toe turn, which is, it's fine. You're fresh, you're young, not a huge deal. But either way, so enough rambling. Let's break it down. Like I said, it's not perfect, but we can still kind of focus on some big overarching things that I kind of saw even in your other videos. So the biggest thing in this video is just you're kind of over rotated on every step. Like I said, but that kind of happens if your legs are sore from a hard squat day the day before. It's totally normal. Hard to kind of control that stuff. In the winds, though, as you can see, you kind of bring your hands close in front of the body. I'd rather see you bring them more, like you have them out here. I'd rather you keep them out and kind of do big circles, big long sweep across. Kind of think forwards rather than around, because around is going to kind of shorten things a little bit, whereas forwards is going to keep things long. Going to get it long out at 0, long out to the left, long behind you. You want big circles in the winds. All right, big orbit in the winds equals big orbit in the throw. Short orbit in the winds, big orbit in the throw means there's going to be some disconnection, or it's going to be just going to feel kind of funky. So hands out and away from the body. So you just bring it a little bit close to you. Tighten up a little bit. You're starting just at about 0, maybe a little bit, rotated to the right a little bit, but eyes facing the back of the circle, turning back. Might help to find your focal point, maybe like 45 degrees after 0. Looking back right at 0 can kind of cause that left side to lead a little bit. So, like I said, divert your eye focus, your focal point a little bit. 45 after 0, maybe 60 after 0, maybe even 90 after 0 over towards 270. And just somewhere over in this direction. And that will help you turn back and connect a little bit sooner. Then, as you come through, I think, like I said, you still need to kind of reach far back behind you, out kind of towards 180, just to build a little bit more tension. Then, like I said, keep the hands up and out and ball away from the body. You can already start to see that left side starting to lead the throw a little bit. You're getting that right side into it with the step up. You can see using that hip, using the hands, ball comes forward all kind of together, which is good. Left shoulder's down very dramatically, which I'm not opposed to. But I think there's just a decent bit of instability kind of in your winds, where there's a lot of moving around, kind of just unnecessary movements. It's hard to break them down specifically, but just got to try to be a little bit more still. And like I said, you're trying to create stillness with the body, so you want to be stable through the body so the ball can have a consistent, stable orbit. So the more you move around, the more you're going to have the opportunity to kind of mess that up, I guess. So I do like the step up, but yeah, a lot of this like shoulder tilt, the hip shifting back and forth, back extension, all that stuff. Um, and this is interesting because like here, your eyes are faced 45 or like pointed towards or looking towards 45 after 0 uh, in this direction, which is just unique. Um, don't see a lot of people do that. Like I said, I think a focal point more to the right before 0, like I said, somewhere between 270 and 315 might help, especially in the second one because it's like I do like that the ball is getting out and getting to the left, and you can really see it kind of start to stretch behind you and get some tension on it. That's great. But then you got to kind of like bring those eyes back to 0, and then you see this left side, you're already kind of coming across the body as you enter. You're using this right leg, stabilizing that left side pretty well in entry. Yeah, pretty stable through entry. Left side's really good. Head's peaking. And with you having sore legs or tired legs and it's being a 6K, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to keep up with it. So it's not perfect, but very stable through entry. I like it, but you can just see that head's leading, so I like to see that controlled a little bit more. You come off that heel, not a big deal. I rhymed there, sweet. But then, yeah, just got to let the ball go. Control the head, let the ball go, let the ball build tension entry a little bit where you lead it just a bit. You're kind of pulling it across. Your right side isn't quite into it. And maybe the heel turn is why you kind of land so late, I guess, on this first catch. But in general, you got to like let the ball go out left, let the ball lead you a little bit more, and then keep that right side turning with it. Where you can see, yeah, this big over rotation. There's really not much direction forwards. You can see you overstep, almost step outside of the ring. And this, like I said, this could just be one singular bad throw. Like I said, the other throws I saw did not look as bad as this, but it's okay. I'm sure you'll be able to fix it in no time. So send the ball out left and forwards. You want to think about kind of stepping forward towards the sector. So when the ball is going around the left and the ball is going towards 180, you want to think about driving this right hip towards it, stepping towards it, both hips towards it, whatever it needs, engage the abs, whatever you need to do to just get a little bit more direction forwards and single support would help a lot. That being said, moving on, you over rotate. So like from here, this is just going to kind of mess up the rest of the throw big time, unfortunately. But like I said, it's just the best video we have at this moment in time, but that's the beauty of the coaching package you picked. You can send me a video whenever you want, and I will critique it throughout the week. So this is just kind of one video to kind of get you started. And then from here, big over rotation. Left side's going to pull back more. Posture's not the best. Hips are a little bit back away from you, back away from the ball. Kind of lift those shoulders up and back, pull across. And then same sort of thing. Your direction of the throw is already set because of this over rotation, so you're going to kind of end up going down this left sector line. Getting the hips into it, more stepping up into it. And I'm trying to critique this from as if, instead of left sector being left sector, I'm thinking left sector being 180 because that first catch was kind of messed up. So I'm just trying to look at like general positions. And like you can see the right hip kind of get into it a little bit better here. You could maybe get a little bit more drop in this left knee, kind of roll forwards onto that toe a little bit more. You catch, not bad. And you're a big dude too, 6'3", 270. Like you got some potential for sure. Catch, left side pulls across. And this is what I even saw looking at the 16-pound video that you sent me. You do kind of have the tendency to lead that left side, or lead with the left side and kind of cut the ball off of its natural rotation. Head and shoulder going. Hip getting up into it, a little high in the legs. Kind of getting pulled forward a little bit. Do what you can to pull and fight out of it. And then getting long and relaxed to the upper body, which is great. But yeah, catching a little late. And like I said, this throw is kind of just not the best representation, I think, of probably who you are as a thrower. But it's what we have for now. So yeah, basically, looking at all of the videos, all three of the videos you sent me, the big thing is, like I said, maybe changing that focal point in the start for now. Big winds, and then yeah, just connecting a little bit earlier, and then letting the ball get free, letting the ball build tension, letting the ball get out left, and then getting some direction. So ball goes out left, you got to let the ball pass just a little bit more. So let's say like if you held your head probably right there, if you kind of were just turning with it and you let the ball get ahead, because you can see right through here, that head and that left side, just lead it just a little bit. So you need to let the ball kind of get to there, but have the body position of there. So you need this ball to be just a little bit more ahead as it goes kind of through this left toe. That's kind of what I like to think about, what I like to tell people. So ball ahead, let it build tension, step forward towards the sector, feel the ball stretch around the left and forward. If you can feel the ball stretch down this right sector line every single turn, you're probably going to be pretty solid. So whereas in this throw, I'm imagining you see it, you can feel it kind of stretch down the left sector line. So that's just my professional opinion, me being me and all. But yeah, you just kind of catch that first turn wrong and the whole system's kind of a little bit off. But you do a decent job salvaging it because you are, like I said, bigger. And yeah. So yeah, we're going to get you tuned up. We're going to get you used to the 16-pound college implements over the next few months, I hope. And yeah, throw the arms up in excitement. But yeah, dude. So let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, face the red a little bit more, big winds, and then just more patience and entry. Let the ball get more ahead, turn with it, and then find that direction. That's all you really need. So let me know if you have any questions. We'll be talking obviously more frequently over the next few weeks. And then if anybody else out there, like I said, would like any programming, technical coaching, whatever it is you need, hit me up, gripandrip.co. All right, go sign up. All right. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Sean Don signing off.